That was that's the exact same model
Yeah.
made in the same week in 1979.
Yeah.
And so that was my first guitar that I bought from working at Burger King. And I went on to play it in my time with Exodus. And I realized that having a flying V with humbucker pickups and a Marshall amp and a wah pedal and an Echoplex was all I really needed, ever, for most things. And the Gibson Flying V kind of opened up my possibilities in terms of like sound and distortion and heaviness, and so that guitar was my main vehicle for like the next 10 years. I mean, the first 4 or 5 albums feature that guitar prominently.
So we just to be clear to the audience here, what you're saying is that Flying V is what you recorded, Kill 'Em All.
It's on all the first 5 albums. I mean,
wow.
I started using it less around the Black album because by that time I had my ESPs and I had been playing them on the previous tour, and they're nice and broken in and were sounding really, really great, and kind of like offered even more possibilities sonically. And so I started to just use other guitars eventually. But it's like, the Flying V, I love the shape, I love the sound, and I'm always playing Flying Vs. Still, I love Flying Vs. What can I say? People tease me about it.
Let's have a look at this shot here. This kind of combines your sort of love of horror and your Flying V here. Tell us about this shot, Kirk.
Yeah, that was a dangerous moment because it's Skid Row in downtown LA, and I had no idea. I thought Skid Row was just a term. I didn't know there's an actual place called Skid Row.
So did I thought it's actually the name of Phil Lynott and Gary Moore's first band.
Exactly. But when I finally saw the real Skid Row, I was just pretty shocked, and I was happy that we had security because I had shiny guitars all around me, and there weren't that many shiny things in that area, and so I was attracting a lot of attention. And that was a movie theater that you can call up and say, hey, can you put this on the marquee? And they'd say, yeah, $50 or whatever, and so that's how that all came about.
So good. So it's fair to say, we talked earlier on about Hawaii, that it's very much a prop it's a story in itself here. Tell us this about this shot here. It's from Honolulu.
Yeah. There's a graffiti a part of Honolulu. It's just this area called Kaka'ako, and it's filled with warehouses. And I would say about 8 or 9 years ago, people started going into that neighborhood and doing these huge murals, of street art. And some of these murals are like 2 or 3 stories high and like super wide. I mean, they're amazing. And so Ross and I just kind of wandered into this neighborhood one day, and I was just like, I said to Ross, everything is here. Look at all these amazing pieces of street art. And so we ended up going there numerous times.
It's a beautiful shot. This is one of my favorite pictures in the album. Tell us a little bit about this one.
Well, that's actually about 5:30 or 6 in the morning. It's really, really early in the morning. And it's this place called Sandy Beach in Hawaii. And you can't really tell, but I'm on a little like rock outcropping, a miniature like rock outcropping. And on the left side of me and the right side of me, waves are coming in. And part of the reason why my head is turned is because I was just trying to keep an eye peripherally on the waves to make sure, I wasn't gonna get caught by a rogue wave and get my guitar wet and my leather jacket wet, because salt water on a leather jacket is horrible, not to mention what it does to guitars. and so yeah, it's just one of those really early in the morning shots where everyone was just kind of like not in the greatest mood and still waking up, and of course, you know, Ross said, we need to get this shot, this early morning shot. I'm like, okay. But I mean, to be honest though, I'm in the habit of waking up early in the morning to go and surf.
Yeah.
Because the best surf is usually early in the morning and then right before sundown.
I love about this picture is that your face is turned to the sun, so he's up to the rising sun. It's a beautiful.
Yeah, it's a really great spot for pictures, but the waves are gnarly there. The waves are gnarly. And actually, Sandy Beach is known for just consuming people just who don't know better, who just walk up to the shoreline, and then a wave will just come out of nowhere and just take them and drag them into the ocean and then spin them back out again. And usually they're missing articles of clothing and anything that they were holding in their hands, it's like disappeared, and it's, you know, it's just one of those things. So yeah, that particular place, Sandy Beach, it's gnarly. And so when Ross said, let's go there, I was like, really? Okay, we'll go.
Okay. Now we'll move on here to, this is a special flying V as well.